This is TechCrunch.
Dating app maker Bumble is venturing into generative AI. During the company's fourth quarter earnings on Wednesday, Bumble introduced a new AI assistant it's calling Bee, designed to become a personal matchmaker that learns users' values, relationship goals, communication style, lifestyle, and dating intentions through private chats. It then uses those insights to help find the user more relevant matches. Currently, Bee is in the pilot phase and being tested internally, founder and CEO Whitney Wolfe Herd told investors, but it is launching into beta soon. With Bee, the company envisions being able to capture much more information about Bumble users as it learns more about each individual's story and what they really want. Now, this could differentiate Bumble's app from others like Tinder, which also just underwent an overhaul as the dating app market has fizzled with Gen Z users. Bumble says users will interact with Bee much like they do with other AI chatbots through typing and speaking in a more conversational style. Initially, Bee will be used to power a new dating experience called Dates that uses AI to recommend matches. But in the future, Bumble says Bee will move into other areas like offering date suggestions or requesting anonymous feedback from your prior matches. In Dates, Bee will first learn about the user through a private onboarding conversation. It then identifies two people who have shared intentions, values, and relationship goals. Both users are notified in the app with a description of why they make a great match. The addition is part of a broader tech and AI-focused overhaul of the dating app, which to date has marketed itself as more focused on women's needs. The company pioneered features like the Women Message First, body-shaming bans, and tools that blurred unsolicited, explicit images, among others. Now it's looking to use AI to return to user growth amid a dating market that sees younger users, particularly Gen Z, growing tired of the swipe. In fact, Herd said that Bumble would experiment with removing the long popular swipe mechanism in select markets to see how users react. Instead of prioritizing swipes as a binary yes or no, Bumble is looking to leverage other features like new chapter-based profiles where members can connect with one another on different parts of a user's life story. This will give Bumble more data to feed into its AI system and algorithms. Wolfe Herd said, "We will be introducing more dynamic ways for somebody to express interest in your story rather than just your profile, and this is going to drive more dynamic engagement, spark better conversation, and ultimately drive better KPIs across the board, like engagement and chances to get better conversations going. You will also see us take a much more deliberate approach to getting people offline versus just in what people refer to as dead-end chat zones." The company is also looking into other ways to better cater to Gen Z, a cohort that often prefers group socializing over one-on-one dates to get to know people. The company has been working to add AI to its app for years, rolling out changes like AI photo selection and feedback tools, for instance, as well as in areas like safety. Wolfe Herd told investors that Bumble's back-end infrastructure had been overhauled as the app infused itself with AI. The company reported better-than-expected earnings in Q4 with revenue of $224 million and average revenue per paying user up about 8% to $22. The stock rallied some 40% on the news. Webflow, which offers a software platform for building and hosting websites, is acquiring AI-powered content generation platform Vodoso to beef up its suite of marketing offerings. Founded back in 2024, Bodoso uses large language models to help organizations generate marketing collateral like images, presentations, video clips, blog posts, and social media content. For instance, the platform could turn a keynote talk or a panel discussion into short video clips or blog posts. Bodoso's team of 4 is joining Webflow full-time. Webflow did not disclose financial terms of the deal. Bodoso has raised a total of $3.7 million from Aspenwood Ventures, Emergent Ventures, and Dow Ventures, per PitchBook data. Webflow CEO Linda Tong told TechCrunch that the acquisition is a small team. It is 4 people. But the technology and what it does for Webflow sets a very different path. People have historically seen us as a website builder or CMS. We are an agentic marketing platform, and this is a major step in that direction. Tong believes AI tools are helping companies create assets and ads at a rapid speed, but different departments work in silos, which harms the end product. She thinks Webflow, with the new acquisition, can help companies tie together functions like the brand, demand generation, product marketing, and content. She said, "Frontier models are trained on the average of the internet, not on the specifics of your brand. The first wave of AI gave marketing teams powerful but ungoverned AI that is capable of generating generic content, but it's blind to brand systems, rules, templates, and the approval workflows that keep enterprise marketing coherent." Bodoso was built to close that gap, making AI generation consistent, governed, and production-ready inside the systems marketing teams already use. Webflow, which has raised over $330 million in funding to date, has been focusing on building out its marketing suite for a few years. The company acquired website personalization startup Intellimize back in 2024, and earlier this year launched a Google Ads integration for better performance tracking. However, the company will be competing with a huge influx of startups trying to automate marketing functions using AI, as well as the large number of marketing tools that big tech firms have baked into their own products. Tong thinks that despite all this competition, Webflow's offerings for content creation, campaign management, and performance tracking will attract more customers to its platform. She said, "If you're just creating a bunch of assets and deploying them, you now need to capture insights, analyze it yourself, and then put it back into the learning system. So it's not actually self-learning. So you're breaking a huge part of the life cycle of the success of that content. Whereas within Webflow, you get that full cycle." That's it from TechCrunch. For more stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.